walking through the freaking city. It's so nice. And it's with me. Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this time around we're in New York. We're going fabric shopping. And you know that if you're in New York, you always have to stop by Canal Street just to see what they have. So I'm parking and we're at Canal Street. So it's exactly how people say. It's just literally people with bags, designer bags on the floor. They're trying to sell them to you, and you negotiate, you get your bag. I didn't get anything, but living on this coast and not ever been to Canal Street, it was definitely pretty cool to experience. But yeah, so the main reason why we're here is fabric shopping. I went around to so many different fabric shops, but these are the main ones that I felt like you guys needed to see. First, we're starting with eBad Fabrics. And all of these are honestly the more very affordable fabric shops. And I can let you know now, please go with a plan when you're going because the warehouses are stacked upon stacked upon stacked of stuff. As you see, I'm even struggling to get through the basics, and pretty much all of them are like this. It's not like Joann's Fabric. You have to get in there, you have to pull stuff out. I'm struggling. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm looking around, nothing has a price tag. I wasn't really too sure what was going on. It was a lot of touching feel, stretching. I really just went for like swimwear fabric, and I was looking for this specific elastic thread. So, I mean, I really wasn't going too hard on the fabric, but I did want to go out there and see what New York had to offer because you guys know that is where the Garment District originated. And this is a stretch house, which was also on my list because I was in the middle of making a lot of bikinis. So this is more of a four-way, three-way stretch fabric where everything in there was four-way stretch. And this one was a little bit, I guess I would say medium priced. A little bit more organized than the other one, but still a lot of digging that I had to do. And you see I'm turning fabric inside out because you really don't know what's rolled up in that giant thing of fabric. But I like this one. It's kind of like the blue one that I already made if you watch my Puerto Rico vlog. And then I'm on the way to Mood, and you can never miss Mood because obviously that is a Project Runway thing. And still the same, overwhelmed. I mean, I spent so much time just looking, touching, feeling, pulling out, thinking I have a design for this, thinking I might be able to do something with it. And I already know I can, but girl, I don't own a warehouse to hold all this fabric. And if I did, I could. And I did go with my nephew, his first time in New York. So I feel like it's always good to get the younger crowd out doing more hobbies and especially experiencing more things because my nephew is only 8 years old. But a lot of the fabric in Mood, it was just all over the place. I don't know if I was overwhelmed or what. But isn't this cute little lobby is just so nice when you get in the Mood? You have to take an elevator up. And obviously, dun 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 dun, I had the worst experience. You guys know how I am with elevators. But you come in off of this elevator. This is when you first come in. So as I was leaving, I was getting on the elevator, and it was like me, my nephew, and this other lady. And honestly, I thought it was stuck. It just stopped. So it just stopped, and I covered my faces. Obviously, I was about to cry, which was a crazy experience. But isn't this just the longest time in the elevator? Like, it stopped on the floor and the door never opened. So I started to panic a little bit, and then the lady told me, like, it's okay. And then we're still sitting there. Oh. And then finally the door opened and crisis averted, but crazy. This is Lauren's trimming, which I thought I would be able to find the elastic that I needed for the straps, but they had everything. Look at this place. It's like buttons galore, bangles. Literally, New York has everything. But that is where the garment district started. You can still see on the side of some of the buildings, they still have tailors and garment and a lot of sweatshops that's over there. So if you do your research out there, you probably really find some historical places or places that's been in business for hundreds of years or people who's been hand making fabric or really be able to help. Even though a lot of people run to LA when they forget that, you know, New York's really where it is. But I can see because it's a lot of hustle and bustle out there. And it's still, this place is still jam packed. I wanted to stay and explore nothing but this wall. And I always say that, oh, online shopping, it's better to get out there. But I was overwhelmed, honestly. But now that I'm looking back on this video, I can definitely pinpoint what I need for next time that I go. And another one that TikTok told me about was a place called Moon Fabrics where they do $4.99 by the yard fabric. And it was the best day ever. And that's where we're going to now is Moon Fabric. And Moon was, it was nicely organized. So the $4.99 fabric was kind of in the basement up and around the corner. But very nice. They had a lot of embellished things, a lot of lace. Oh, I didn't even notice that blue one over there. See the things you look at when you run back the video? But yeah, it's a lot. And honestly, nobody's rushing you. It's just there and they're asking you if you need help. But it's just so much going on. So then this is when you finally get downstairs to the $4.99 fabric. And I'm in the basement, guys. It's a lot. Like, you see all of this? So, forgive me for not getting anything because I didn't really... This was a lot going on. And I have a lot of fabric at my house. But for real, this was such... Excuse me. This was such an experience. Somebody had their little runway collection. I guess they're making that or manufacturing some things over there in the corner from fall of 2013, run of this show. But this was the basement barrel $4.99 bargain. And it was a lot going on, honestly. I looked very overwhelmed this whole entire video. But I was having the best day ever. I don't know why I keep yawning. And I really appreciate seeing other people's art. And here's a little clip of me, my outfit of the day, and these are the steps to get back up. Again, in the basement, guys. So if you're a little weary of that, you know, don't go with your very minor child like I did, because, you know, probably would have been pretty easy to kidnap us both. God, I'm so sorry. I'm such a yawny pants today. But yes, and the people were so helpful. If they kind of ask you like what you're trying to make, and then they'll gear you into what you need. And I really had to use the bathroom. There's no bathrooms in New York. I had to go to White Castle just to use the bathroom, and I was going to use the bathroom here, but as you can see, I went to cut the corner, and I was like, oh, I should use it. Oh no, it scared the hell out of me. So I just kind of held it, and look at all this freaking fabric. Like, I'm sure they don't even know what's behind all of this. Like, I guarantee they don't know. So keep that in mind when you're touching stuff, because... But very nice. The whole fabric experience was very nice. Something I've never experienced before at all. But yes. Yay, fabric shopping. And then again, I'm at White Castle because I had to pee and no one would allow you to pee without buying something. So I was like, let's get a milkshake. And this is right across the street from Ebads. Everything was pretty much the same block. Like, I just went from one shop to the next, to the next, to the next. Like, literally walked two. It's right there. One's across the street. Zigzag my way out. And after that, I got hungry a little bit. So we got some food. Switched out my camera battery. And then we decided we're going to go to Pier 57 and just do some sightseeing. Because while you're in New York, obviously, you should sightsee it up. But I just wanted to let you guys see how everything was so close together there. Another outfit shot. Oh, outfit shot of the day. And then this is the Pier Harbor Canal, whatever it is. What the hell is that? I don't know what that was, a buoy. But this was very nice. You can see, I guess, New York there, Jersey on that side, and you get the whole landscape. Very pretty. And people were jogging. This whole thing was really nice. It was still kind of cold because you know the weather has been all over the place. Ooh, Betty. Betty in New York. And the public bathroom. I don't know. Please forgive me, native New Yorkers, if people don't actually use this, but the kid had to pee. So I made sure he didn't touch anything. But bruh, it was a harrowing experience. Here, you guys ever seen Rest Stop? It was kind of like that. So I'm walking and I'm walking and I'm walking and I'm walking and I'm going down to Pier 5, Pier 57. And apparently there's like a Pier 56, 54, 55. But I got a little tippity tip that the best one is Pier 57 because it shows you the best city view, whatever it was. And just the best view, period. And they were right. It was down further. And whatever this is, a terranium, very beautiful. I was going to walk over there, but it was entirely too many people. And then somebody started like screaming, so I didn't go over there. Look how pretty that is. But yeah, one side's Jersey, one side is New York, and whoever suggested Pier 57, they obviously know what they're doing, because look how freaking pretty that is, guys. I'd be quiet. I'd be quiet. Yeah. And I had my nephew record some stuff, too. He's so cute. And you can see the sunset, and it's winding down, and I purposely went when the sun was getting lower just so I could catch that golden hour vibe. Ah, so pretty. This is the type of stuff you're going to remember for the rest of your life. And I don't even realize it, and I don't even live like, I live like an hour away from New York, and I never go. But I will be back because I need the fabric store in my life all the time. And we can make it like a little French trip. And then underneath Pier 57 is a very nice like a garden scenic thing. You're about to see it. And I just wanted to thank everybody for tuning in and liking and subscribing to my YouTube. I am 1,000% grateful. Don't forget to follow me on everything else, including Snapchat, which is LLLICIE. And I love you guys to death. Okay, bye.